Seriously, how didn't anybody see this move coming? And then, Obiang, wow. I mean, like deal now a very excellent, very smart, very tactful, a good one, and definitely I'll run it through, make discussing what's really a branch of friend Pedro Neto is made up of, what he adds to the Chelsea team, the quality he brings to it. Out of 10, let me know in the comment section what you think about Pedro Neto to Chelsea. Even for non-Chelsea fans, let's have that conversation. What do you think about Pedro Neto to Chelsea out of 10? Is it between 1 to 10? Is he a 1? Is he a 2? Is he a 3? Is he a 4? Is he a 5? Is he a 6, 7, or 8, or 9, or 10? So Pedro Neto ever joined the Chelsea Football Club. There's a lot of analysis here for you. Chelsea have gone back to Napoli to ask of Neto.Oshimen. How is Chelsea going to line up? There are a lot of other transfer conversations in the offing. Yeah, but big deal at home come assistants now. Hi, Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. Thank you very much for joining us here on Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. Do subscribe to the channel, turn on notification. In the notification 10, make sure you do choose all here as Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. Now let's get straight into it. First one. See, I've seen people have this conversation, and it's the conversation of Manchester United. I can't several times say the transfer market is even more about selling than just buying. A lot of the clubs and a lot of the fans agents say it's just about just buying players, and your players in Kwanieto. A lot of the times you have to make sure that you sell players as well. And we United here, idea about for United to meet targets, for United to be able to get to where they want to get to, for United to be able to buy players on Besomoto in terms of Nazrari, any delect money at the other, is because as it stands now, United are still not being able to sell the players as Besomoto. They are not being able to sell a bunch of Aaron Wan-Bissaka. They've not been able to sell Scott McTominay from their ranks. All of these boys need to leave Manchester United rank. In fact, so all the Lenny Yuriaba on a good wage and you want to add more. Even the likes of Victor Lindelof money they have to leave the club. But as it stands now, still United are struggling to make sure they do these things. And Ineos came in to come and manage stuff like this. I don't think it's because the Ineos group, a Chisel group, and now say they don't want to invest. I don't think that's the case. I think it's the case of the wages of these players being high. It's West Ham United wanted a bunch of Wan-Bissaka. They asked about him, they inquired about him, they pushed for him. But then again, when they got to the personal stages where they had to conclude the deal, they couldn't do it because Aaron Wan-Bissaka, they can't purchase Aaron Wan-Bissaka in terms of the wages. I mean, they can purchase him, but of course, if you add the wages to it, it's going to balloon West Ham United for wage brackets. Look at the players they've brought in: Fulkrug, Samaville, and these are all quality players that are coming in. They would have lost somebody at fullback, baby, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, but I know he gets him, and it's making it difficult for Manchester United to raise funds to go and buy the players that they want to buy, to go and buy the quality that they want to make sure they get and play with team. But then again, they need to buy. These players are very, very important in there. And of course, people are beginning to say Arsenal team and Liverpool team, Ancelotti, the kind of football mobile this season in preseason. Everything seems to be going on well for them and they can compete. I think that Liverpool, like they've said, they need a technician or park and if you're somebody that dictates the pace of the game, somebody that's a very, very good tempo controller, and somebody like Martin Zubimendi Ibanez is one of those guys, very, very good player on the ball, dictates the pace of the game, calm, cool, collected, deep line playmaker, conducts play nicely in central areas, low center of gravity, so difficult for you to rob him off the game. I mean, sometimes he plays excellently as an 8, but in the double pivot put there, you get the best out of him. So having Zubimendi and Abante and Alexis McAllister next to each other are top quality stuff. They should be able to play together. They should be able to enjoy quality of Liverpool team if it comes to my team, my friend Liverpool. It was our game. Now to the story of the day. We're there. Then Fabrice Hawkins and this newsletter that I'm with. And the two, sir, I mean, grand grouper, we constantly get Fabrice Hawkins newsletter. When I went in there, the news was that Abranti friend Pedro Neto is being discussed at Chelsea. Now Chelsea person turn. I mean, man, for my because is Pedro Neto really going to come to Chelsea? It's not going to be another long deal that will not yield results today. What's really going to happen to Pedro Neto? But just get this first. This week, Chelsea have gone back to Victor Osimhen to come and go and ask Napoli about Victor Osimhen. They've asked about Lukaku. Maybe Napoli for and say, what do they want to do? What's their plan for Victor Osimhen and Abrante Lukaku? Because then they want to wrap things up. And after Pedro Neto, one of the things that Chelsea have about year plan is that most of the players now they will not get game time. They are going to go on loan. They are going to try and sell them. They will make a lot of quick sales, quick ones into some of the players. I know a lot of people are saying that Chelsea have a lot of players. The truth of the matter is that these players, most of them don't train with the first team. They train away from the first team. And Chelsea are at the point where they want to sell our players and take good money, put the money back into their club and invest it elsewhere. Now, Chelsea went to Wolverhampton Wanderers in the last few seasons. Player Bakawa had Chelsea power has been this boy called Abrante Pedro Neto. Very, very good player. Low central of gravity. Difficult for you to rob him off the ball. A very, very good player. I think that after all the things that have been said about Abrante Pedro Neto, for me, the quality I'm very much enthused about. The directness of play. There is something about wingers where they are directed, they come at you. They don't necessarily waste too much time in dribbling on court side, on back left. He just wants to come at you. And I watched Pedro Neto against Manchester City last season at the Etihad. He was brutal. No, we had a Molineux. He was brutal. And that's what you get from Pedro Neto. The ability to run at you, the ability to come at you, the ability to win the ball and make sure they hit you in the transition. And I think that's one thing apart from a big bulky center forward or any more. One thing that Chelsea also lacked was the fact they needed somebody that's a monster in transition that can just pick the ball and he has the killer instinct in those transitions. Last season, Chelsea had a lot of chances from transitions, but now Bournemouth could do the final third. They couldn't do anything about it and they had a lot of issues in there. But they are getting somebody in that field. 60 million. Now, Pedro Neto had 24 years. Like we've always said, Chelsea's transfer strategy has been said, if they are going to buy some of the big names, going to be in the quiet. Quickly we'll have the conversation. I'll tell you exactly what went into it. He fits the age bracket at Chelsea, which is 24 years for Moutinho, and that's why Chelsea have gotten him. Born somewhere in 2000, Pedro Neto in Portugal. Of course, he is part of the agency of Jorge Mendes, called the Justifi agency, and Jorge Mendes and the manager. He has a lot of players, or the Mama Wolves, any other. Of course, because he has a lot of players on the market, he's able to change, he's able to bring this one here, take that one here, and he's a quality, top-notch football agent in the game. And I know what Chelsea did was that Chelsea have a very, very good rapport with Jorge Mendes. When Chelsea were brokering the deal for Abrante Enzo Fernandez, or Benfica. I'm sure everybody knows by now. It was difficult. Rui Costa was proving to be very, very difficult to get Chelsea Enzo Fernandez. And Chelsea, with Baghdad Egbali's hard time, he wanted to get Enzo Fernandez. He didn't care. It was just about getting Enzo Fernandez. So what they did was at that time, Chelsea really didn't have sporting director, sir. They contacted Abrante Jorge Mendes to lead the deal, to broker the deal for them. And he was a very, very was of good service to them. They did a very good job. Chelsea got in. So Chelsea have a very good rapport. Now, what I am picking up, and I said, Chelsea used Baghdad Egbali. The sporting directors have spotted Pedro Neto. But there is fear. There was fear. Say Omunyako out. That's a news started by Arsenal, Liverpool, Manchester City, especially for Man City because Julian Alvarez they may pop up and then convince the boy to come. Of course, and then who the Man City see and the Chelsea see and beside Pedro Neto, obviously he's going to go to Manchester City. So there was a fear. Somebody needs to actually the deal to go to Manchester City instead of moving to Chelsea. So then what do we do? The sporting directors then contacted Baghdad Egbali. They brought Baghdad Egbali into the deal. And that's the reason. I mean, the relationship between agents, your friend Jorge Mendes, which is very important because of the Enzo Fernandez deal and other deals, obviously. Two, the fact that at Chelsea, they brought in Baghdad Egbali to make things quicker, to fast-track things, to make sure that everything is done. Because every Arsenal fan, almost every Arsenal fan, I mean, they wanted Pedro Neto. Again, even Tottenham Hotspur fans are saying that they wanted Pedro Neto in their team. Why? Because social Arsenal, there is Saka, there is Martinelli, there is Leandro Trossard, but the directionless of our branch friend Pedro Neto is par excellence, is at the top. That's what he gives you in teams. Of course, Tottenham Hotspur would have loved to get somebody like that if they have Richarlison on the other side, they have Abrante friend Pedro Neto, they have Dejan Kulusevski in their rounds. Definitely, they have enough threat in transitions. They have enough quality in terms of directness from both wings. They have the ability to dictate the pace of the game from the half space. If even he's playing as an AM or attacking midfielder or comes inside into the right half space or the left half space, he can dictate pace of games. He can turn defenders inside and out into. Definitely, all of these things would have wanted him. So Chelsea wanted to act quick. The first day, what kind of news now? Everybody will tell you it's a branch friend Pedro Neto. The first thing Chelsea did was to contact the agent. So Chelsea went straight to our Papa friend Jorge Mendes, did an agreement with him, got the personal terms agreement with our branch friend Pedro Neto through the agent. They have not even spoken to the boy. The boy knows that they like him. They just went straight to the agent Jorge Mendes, got the personal terms, agree on salary, then quickly they went to the club. They sent Abrante friend Jorge Mendes to go to the club. Wolverhampton there's no catch up. So maybe 60 million. Chelsea say 60 million, no problem. Let's discuss how we're going to pay the 60 million. And it's going to be across the contract length of the money. So if it's going to be seven years, Chelsea are going to pay it across the contract length in there, which is very, very good deal for them. Oshe Obi to say Pedro Neto on his wage bill, he doesn't even take up to 200,000 Wolverhampton Wanderers. That Chelsea is going to get a little over 140, 150, oh baby, which is good for Chelsea because it doesn't also bloat the wage bill. It doesn't make players be Cole Palmer, any of agents coming back to Chelsea to come and ask, yeah, you play and all your best player last season, no? Edge less than what you want to bring in our branch friend Pedro Neto. We don't want that. Do this, do that. That's not going to happen. There's a decent wage bill. Chelsea are getting their man. He is quality. Oh, game. And like I asked you, I don't know what you think. Is Pedro Neto an 8/10? Is he a 9/10? Is he a 6/10 for you? Is he a 10/10 for you? And I say, how do you see Pedro Neto? Again, there's a possibility that Chelsea in your branch friend Neto-Oshimen. Chelsea's front three can have Nkunku, Pedro Neto, Oshimen, Nicholas Jackson, Cole Palmer. These are all players that generate XGs and score goals. It means that Chelsea have and Enzo Maresca have a lot of pressure on their head. In the next coming weeks, now Chelsea want to ask about our stance on our branch friend Neto-Oshimen, and they spoke with Napoli this week, like I told you about Oshimen and Lukaku. They're still interested. This could be something for the final day of the week of the transfer window, like I told you. Oh, hold on. One thing also that people have not realized about branch friend Pedro Neto, the set piece ability. Pedro Neto is a top set piece specialist. A lot of the time. So he's a very good set piece specialist. I was worried at the first time before I scouted him. I was asking myself, is he not just a right winger like Palmer? No, but he is a both winger. He plays on both wings, and it means that he can play on the left wing as well. It means that Chelsea have gotten one player that covers both wing for them. So whilst there is two on this side, there is Palmer Noni Madueke on the right hand side, there is Sterling Modric on the left hand side, there is also a brighter friend Pedro Neto that can play on either of them, and that's quality for Chelsea Football Club. Then in the middle of the park, there's Enzo, there's Lavia, there's Caicedo, there's Nkunku that can play as one attacking number 8. There is Kenan Drisby Hall also there for Chelsea Football Club. The bigger issue is now about the defense. Can the defense step up? Can they be more aggressive? Can they win duels? Can they step into battles? Can they break down lines from build up? Can they understand what they want to do on and off the ball? Is this something that they are willing to do? Because Chelsea, you have to make an assessment from now to the end of August to see the players be on loan. Some of the young players, Modric, now that Pedro Neto, there's a possibility Abian also be on loan at Chelsea Football Club. I don't know for the likes of Wesley Fofana, are they fit enough to play this season, or they are also going to go on loan? What is going to happen with all of these players in there? And again, one of the qualities about Pedro Neto that's important, and he is able to hack the touchline. Mechanical. Say for wingers, there are two types of wingers. One, winger or pet in the half space ever. Onobeso Kati Cole Palmer, one of them. On your natural winger, he's not orthodox. He wants to come inside, he wants to be in the half space, he wants to dribble small, he wants some more freedom. Then in the positional play, most of the times managers know those that hack the touchline. Touchline on very, very direct wingers, someone holding, keep you with him on. And that is what Abrante Pedro Neto, he can hack the touchline, he can come inside. And again, apart from the fact that he had the touchline and he coming inside, I think one of the things that's important is the end product of Abrante Pedro Neto. He is that, and it's part of the reasons why I say he's direct. He comes at you and then kills you in the box. Good in 1v1 situations as well. And of course, like everybody would want to, he's also a Premier League experienced player or English Premier League in Abrantia, friend Pedro Neto. And everything is done now. The deal to Chelsea now done. Here we go, and then Wolves accepted 60 million euros fixed fee and 3 million add-ons, and almost matches the initial price tag. Neto's agent Mendes have agreed personal terms, like I did mention to you in the on our branch here, your friend of Pedro Neto, one of the best 1v1 dribblers. This is one time where me shows a Chelsea for any Chelsea fans will bring any a lot of Chelsea fans are happy because they will believe that their team is beginning to do something more serious, getting players like Pedro Neto who instantly move the needle in the team, instantly raise the level of Chelsea Football Club. They add quality to the team, not the small names now. They believe they could have been just taking some years before Chelsea will thrive again. And now Pedro Neto comes in, an excellent 1v1 dribbler, good end product to him, a very excellent finisher. Like I said, top creator in the house, please, when he comes in, when he keeps the weight as well as direct, an excellent crosser. So if you have a Samuel Maradona, if you have a Neto-Oshimen in the box, definitely a branch friend Pedro Neto is in the box. He's a specialist as well in that massive threat when he runs in behind with the intelligence and then gets in the Chelsea are getting that deal done, and everything seems on to be going very well in there. And this is what the fans wanted. They have gotten them. Everything seems to be going on very well. And Chelsea, by the end of the transfer window, no players but say Kepa Arrizabalaga, Petrovic, Beach, Bergstrom, Chilwell, Willie, Chaloba, Humphries, Gilchrist, Angelo, Broya, Lukaku, Casadei, Anjorin, that group of one, and David Washington, all of them may be going on loan from Chelsea Football Club, and they may be going elsewhere to go and enjoy some football over there as well in there. So Chelsea have gotten their man named Pedro Neto. Quality on the ball, quality in the half space, quality on the wing, good 1v1 player, good end product also for him. Hey, Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube, thank you very much for choosing me. We share the link. Enjoy. Bye.